continuing from my video. Today is very sad news. As you can see, here's an Airbus A380. As you've heard from recent news, like airlines are retiring their A380s, and is the A380 really that useless? And are they not going to fly again? Well, if you heard from Qatar Airways or Etihad, and also Emirates, like, cancelled their last 5 orders, which isn't that great. So right here at San Francisco Airport in Aerofly FS 2020, with this Airbus A380 wearing the Emirates livery. Let's go taxi. I hope they can actually, like, okay, I am not that good with taxiing right now. Right now I'm going to taxi to... No, I'm just going to casually taxi to random runway and just take off and talk about this. Now, this isn't my first time playing Aerofly FS 2020. I downloaded this game like a few months ago, and to be honest, this is a really good game. So the huge problem about the A380 is definitely the 4 engines and also the big capacity. Let's taxi first. Also, airlines like to go much more smaller. Now, it's really unfortunate that Emirates cancelled their last 5 orders. And also myself, I actually never been on an A380. So, and also I had booked a ticket on ANA on the A380s, but unfortunately had to cancel it because you know what's happening right now. So this A380, I'm just gonna taxi onto... I'm gonna take off here right now. Yeah, I'm definitely not good at taxiing. Like, I just hope I don't hit grass. And also, this is my first flight simulator review. I don't just play Aerofly, I also play X-Plane Mobile. So let's line up onto this runway. Let's take off. Okay, line up. I wish the brakes are kind of more realistic. Okay, let's bring the throttles up 40%, then okay, so we are rolling down the runway. And we are about to V1 rotate. Okay, so as I said earlier, 4 engines are a problem because the trend now is 2 engines as they save much more fuel. Maybe the best replacement for the Airbus A380 is the Boeing 777X, but that aircraft hasn't gained much popularity since the size is just too big for airlines. And the 777 falls short in capacity. Like, Emirates ordered the most 777s. If you heard from Cathay, they have they're looking to change their Boeing 777 orders, the 777X I meant, into the 787-10. If I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Yes, do comment below. It's just a nice takeoff. And yes, to be honest, Aerofly actually makes good has the best graphics out there, but it doesn't really have the best physics. So let's just do yeah, it's just, I just want to fly around San Francisco. Like, I haven't been here in a while. So you can see the Bay Bridge. Yeah, whatever that is, I can't remember what it's called. So the problem with Aerofly is, I mean, the point of this video isn't really a review of Aerofly. It's to talk about the A380. It's also the sheer size. It can't really fit in most gates, and Boeing managed to make the 777X, even though it's similar size to A380, to be able to fit in regular 777 gates because of its folding wings. I meant, like the A380, it's just big, and plus the width, the length of the fuselage is much more shorter than the wingspan. But if you see airlines, but after the COVID crisis, you could see less A380s in the skies, which is unfortunate. And also, I never been on one A380. I never had an A380 flight. Like, one time I was booked on an A380 flight, but a 747 came up to the gate. But to be honest, 747s will technically go away first since it's much older. But I'm not really sure about the 747-8. No, the A380, there's possibilities that they can be converted to cargo freighter variants, so they can have a much more longer life. Or you can even see A380 combis that would be more interesting, like a half cargo and a half passenger configuration. That would be interesting. Now again, because the A380, now the real reason why there isn't an A380 freighter at first, because you see, I mean, it's a double-decker aircraft, but if you see the cockpit windows, it's like in between both decks. And unlike 747, the cockpit is on top, which means you can have the nose open. Now there is a 747 in this simulator, but I'd like to have some fun with this A380. Now basically the only way you will see an A380 is through flight simulators. Right now, let's pull up. I don't want to crash. Okay, whatever, let's crash it. So yes, in this flight simulator you have these aircraft. I don't usually do flight simulators, like, because I'm bored at home right now. I'm just using flight simulators, and also download this, but it's a bit costly because this app is not free. It's like 58 Hong Kong dollars, and I'm not sure how much is it in US dollars. Like, what airline should we choose? Do Qantas. Any location? Let's take off at runway. Let's do a landing at runway 28 left. Start. I could also do an automatic landing, but I like to challenge myself a little bit. And also expect a hard landing. I mean, I don't know what an A380s feel like because I've never been on one, and I'm looking forward to, I mean, I just want to go on an A380. It looks like I'm stalling right now. I need to go up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not really that good with landings. I need to improve my landings a bit. My nose, but yeah, look, yeah, just look at my speed. It's like I have to be the best landing I've ever made. I need to align. And also with the 777X, we're technically talking about the big aircraft right now. The 777X, yes, I said earlier, it's similar to the A380, and also that one's gonna be the longest aircraft in the world, surpassing the 747-8. I mean, the longer the aircraft, the more riskier the tail strikes are. So technically the A380 replacement, the 777X, would have a higher risk of tail strikes. Okay, I think I'm a little bit high right now, but I should do a good land. Ouch. Okay, I think I broke the gear. Okay, so I said earlier that the physics isn't really that good. We stopped like a quarter of the runway, and technically we should have stopped like about half the runway. So. But just remember that the A380 is a good aircraft made by Airbus, and also it's double-decker. I mean, imagine if Airbus actually made the A380neo, then it would technically be more fuel efficient, but because of its capacity and the fuel efficiency can't really match the fuel efficiency on the 777X, since the 777X is more fuel efficient thanks to its two engines. But with the compared to Airbus A350-1000, most airlines rather go with A350 rather than 777X, because the trend now is smaller aircraft. Okay, so end of the video. Thanks for watching. Need a flyer, please subscribe to this channel, like, comment, follow my Instagram, and look at my blog. They're linked down below. Okay, bye. Okay, first of all, let's get this Qantas A380 out of the taxiway. I'm at runway